Have you ever faced a choice so difficult, so heart-wrenching, that you knew no matter what you decided, someone was going to get hurt? A choice where your heart screams one thing, but your head screams another. Today, we're diving into a story that poses exactly that kind of impossible question. We're talking about the 2016 film, The Light Between Oceans, a beautifully tragic tale based on the best-selling novel by M.L. Stedman. The story is set in the years following World War I, a time of profound loss and lingering sorrow. We meet Tom Sherborne, a man haunted by the horrors of the trenches. Seeking solitude in a way to quiet the ghosts of his past, he takes a job as a lighthouse keeper on Janus Rock, a remote, desolate island off the coast of Western Australia. The island is completely isolated, a world of its own, surrounded by the vast, unforgiving ocean. For Tom, this isolation is a welcome escape, a penance for surviving when so many others didn't. Before he departs for Janus, he meets the vibrant and spirited Isabel Gracemark on the mainland. Unlike Tom, who is reserved and weighed down by his experiences, Isabel is full of life and optimism. There's an instant connection between them, a magnetic pull. Through letters exchanged between the mainland and the isolated lighthouse, their love blossoms. It's a pure, old-fashioned romance, a beacon of light in Tom's somber world. Eventually, they marry, and Isabel joins him on Janus Rock, turning his lonely outpost into a home filled with love and hope. Their life on the island is idyllic at first. They are a universe of two, their love a fortress against the rest of the world. All they want is to start a family, to fill their isolated world with the laughter of children. But tragedy strikes, not once, but twice. Isabel suffers two devastating miscarriages. The grief is immense, casting a dark shadow over their paradise. Isabel is heartbroken, and Tom, a man who already carries so much sorrow, feels helpless as he watches his beloved wife consumed by her pain. The silence of the island, once a comfort, now amplifies their loss. Then one day, the ocean delivers what feels like a miracle. A small rowboat washes ashore. Inside, they find a deceased man and a tiny, crying baby girl. For Tom, the protocol is clear. As the lighthouse keeper, he is a man of rules and duty. He must report the incident immediately. But for Isabel, who is still reeling from her own losses, the baby feels like a gift from God, an answer to her desperate prayers. She instantly falls in love with the child and begs Tom not to report it. She convinces him they can raise the baby as their own, telling everyone she was the child they lost, but who miraculously survived. This is the pivotal moment, the moral crossroads of the entire story. Tom is torn between his duty and his deep love for his wife. He sees the life return to her eyes as she holds the baby. He wants to erase her pain, to give her the happiness she so desperately craves. Against his better judgment, against every rule he has ever lived by, he agrees. He buries the man on the island, and they raise the baby, whom they name Lucy, as their own daughter. For a few years, they live in a bubble of happiness. Lucy brings unimaginable joy into their lives. She is the light that fills the spaces where sorrow once lived. Tom, Isabel, and Lucy become a perfect little family, their secret hidden by the vast expanse of the ocean. It's a fragile, stolen happiness, but for a while, it feels real. They convince themselves they did the right thing, that they saved a child who would have otherwise been sent to an orphanage. But secrets, especially ones this big, have a way of coming to the surface. During a trip back to the mainland, Tom discovers the devastating truth. The baby's mother, Hannah, is alive. She has been trapped in an agonizing state of grief, believing both her husband and her infant daughter, Grace, were lost at sea. Her father is one of the wealthiest and most powerful men in town, and the story of his daughter's tragic loss is well known. The weight of this knowledge crushes Tom. Every time he looks at Lucy, he sees Hannah's lost child, Grace. The joy he felt is replaced by an unbearable guilt. He sees the pain his decision has caused, the years of suffering endured by an innocent woman. He tries to anonymously leave clues for Hannah, letting her know her daughter is alive and loved, hoping to ease his conscience. But this only complicates things, drawing suspicion and setting in motion a chain of events that will unravel their carefully constructed world. Isabel, however, refuses to see it this way. To her, the child is Lucy, her daughter, She cannot bear the thought of giving her up. She has poured all of her love, all of her being into this child. The bond between them is real, powerful, and all-encompassing. This is where the true conflict of the story lies. It's not a simple case of right versus wrong. It's a clash of two deep maternal loves. Isabel's love for the child she raised, and Hannah's love for the child she lost. The film forces us to ask ourselves some incredibly difficult questions. Who is the real mother? The woman who gave birth to her, or the woman who saved her, nurtured her, and loved her as her own? Is a good deed still good if it's born from a lie? And can a wrong decision made for the right reasons ever be forgiven? The inevitable happens. The truth comes out, and the consequences are catastrophic. The perfect family on Janus Rock is torn apart. Tom, ever the man of principle beneath his guilt, takes the full blame to protect Isabel. The legal and emotional fallout is immense. The community, which once saw Tom and Isabel as a loving couple, now sees them as criminals. And what about the little girl, Lucy Grace? She is ripped from the only parent she has ever known and returned to a biological mother who is a complete stranger to her. The film does a masterful job of showing the trauma from the child's perspective. She is confused, scared, and wants her real parents, Tom and Isabel. Hannah, despite her overwhelming joy at having her daughter back, faces the heartbreaking reality that her child doesn't know her, and in fact, resents her for taking her away from her home. There are no easy answers here. Every character is a victim in some way. Tom is a victim of his conscience and his love for Isabel. Isabel is a victim of her grief and her desperate desire for a child. Hannah is a victim of a tragic accident and the secret that followed. And Lucy Grace is the ultimate victim, caught in the middle of this emotional tug-of-war between two mothers. The Light Between Oceans is not a feel-good movie. It's a story that will sit with you, that will make you question your own moral compass. The performances by Michael Fassbender, Alicia Vikander, and Rachel Weisz are absolutely breathtaking. They bring such depth and raw emotion to their characters that you feel every ounce of their joy, their pain, and their conflict. The cinematography is also stunning, capturing both the beautiful and the harsh nature of the isolated landscape, which acts as a character in itself. In the end, the story is about the incredible power of love, the devastating consequences of our choices, and the complexities of forgiveness. It shows us that life isn't black and white. It exists in the gray areas, in the difficult choices, in the light that shines between two vast and different oceans. It's a powerful, heart-rending exploration of what it means to be human, to love, to lose, and to find a way to live with the choices we've made. So, what would you have done in Tom and Isabel's position? It's a question that's hard to answer, and that's what makes this story so unforgettable. If you're looking for a film that is as thought-provoking as it is emotionally powerful, I highly recommend The Light Between Oceans. Just be sure to have a box of tissues ready. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive. If you've seen the movie, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What did you think of their decision? And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next story. See you next time.